And here we come! And we are experiencing a live snowfall!
I'm feeling very cold.
Hi guys, welcome back to Mom Tech. So currently I am in Leh as my husband is posted here. Coming here was always a dream to me and also for many people out there. So I decided to share my journey with you all. So we left Jammu in a rainy weather at around 1 pm. The distance from Jammu to Leh is around 660 kilometers and approximately 15 to 16 hours. But we took various halts to reach here. From Jammu, we went to Gulmarg where we have already booked our room. From there, we left for Sonmarg. We stayed overnight at Sonmarg and from there, we left for Kargil and stayed there overnight and reached Leh on the 4th day of our trip. As we were traveling with our 5-year-old, so we have given sufficient time to acclimatize our body at various altitudes. Also, we enjoyed the route thoroughly. Jammu to Srinagar highway is itself full of eye-catching landscapes and various tunnels. On the route to Srinagar, we first crossed this Chenani Nursery Tunnel. It is also known as Dr. Shama Prasad Mukherjee Tunnel. It is the longest road tunnel. This tunnel is helpful in connecting, especially in winters, by bypassing heavy snowfall and avalanches. It is also the first tunnel with an integrated control system that automatically manages ventilation, fire, signal communication, etc. and provides an all-weather connectivity in harsh winters too. While enjoying our view with the pleasant weather, we reached Ramban. Along the route, Chenab River provides an eye-pleasing scenic beauty. This is the same highway as for the Kashmir too. So if you are planning to come on this highway, so make sure to have some extra time on your hand as there is construction work going on between Rammal and Banihal. And here I am shooting the video for you all. We experienced greenery, waterfalls and river on the route. All these things just kept our heart captivated. After 4 hours drive from Jammu, we reached Banihal and we took our little tea break and started our journey again. In Banihal, there is another one of the longest tunnel, Banihal Kaziganj Tunnel. This tunnel in Pir Panjal range also offers all-weather connectivity between Jammu and Srinagar and made the journey between the two cities much more comfortable and less time taking. At around 7 pm, we reached Srinagar and from there we moved towards Gulmarg for an overnight stay over there. You guys can also stay in Srinagar and move to Sonmarg from there on. After spending a night in Gulmarg, we got ready for our day 2 journey. While leaving Gulmarg, we had our brunch in Khyber Resort. It is quite popular for its indoor all-weather swimming pool. After having our brunch, we left for Sonmarg. From Gulmarg, it is around 3.5 hours drive to Sonmarg. As we move towards Sonmarg, the scenic beauty increases and snow becomes visible. No matter where you go in Kashmir, it is really beautiful all around and it's really mesmerizing. We kept small halts in between to play around with Chiku. We kept our journey full of fun. We reached Sonmarg at around 3 pm in the afternoon and as expected, Sonmarg was full of tourists and people all around. No matter what the weather condition is, it is always full of tourists and people and it is always lively to be here. When we reached Sonmarg, we were really hungry and we grabbed some snacks eggs, Maggie and tea from the street and enjoyed the weather. So guys, we are here in Sonmarg and अभी यहाँ पे बहुत तेज बारिश हो रहा है and we don't know अभी जोजिला पास खुला मिलेगा या नहीं. We can go not be here. When we reached Sonmarg, we got to know that the Zojila Pass was closed for that day. So we took a hotel at Sonmarg and stayed overnight over there. At Sonmarg, there are various hotel options that you can choose from. After relaxing a bit, we move out for sightseeing.
How are you feeling? I'm feeling very cold.
You are feeling very cold. Did you like the place?
What?
I really love the mountain, and this place between the mountains and the Sindh river flowing is just magical view. And we end our day with the glowing snow-covered mountains in the moonlight. Next day, we got the information that the Zojila will be open from 6 am to 11 am. So, at around 7:30, we left for the Zojila. The weather was super rainy and there was traffic as we moved toward the Zojila Pass. It's always better to leave early so that you have some extra time in your hands, because on these roads you never know what comes ahead. As we move forward, slowly the raindrops turn into snowflakes.
And we are experiencing a live snowfall.
I really couldn't believe my eyes as this was my first ever snowfall and I had no expectations. We were all enjoying it very much and the people and the atmosphere around was very exciting.
Wow.
The snowfall made the weather really cold and we were not prepared for this one. But guys, if you were traveling on this route, then be prepared for anything and everything. However, due to the snowfall and the rainfall in between, the visibility reduces and it was quite challenging to drive in such weather. It was also really time taking and creating traffic jams. The beauty of this road trip totally lies in its route. It offers various landscapes that did not fail to amaze us. And to share that with you all, I tried and shoot landscape in this video. You can skip and move forward for the later part of the video. The weather was really cold outside, and as the snowfall continues, my hands were freezing as I tried to shoot outside from the car. There was very low visibility and everything just appeared white due to the fog. At some places there were stones on the road due to landslide. It was very unusual and eye-catching view, but at the same time it was very risky too. As the altitude kept on increasing and oxygen level kept on reducing, so as to avoid altitude sickness, we were constantly sipping water. On this route, it is necessary to travel with food, water and medicines as there were no shops in between, and especially if you are traveling with the kids. As we move forward towards the Zojila Pass, the snowfall remains constant and the roads were uneven with potholes filled with water. All of this reduces the speed and making the journey even longer. When we were crossing the Zojila Pass, there was a heavy snowfall and the view was amazing and everything around was just covered in the snow and it appears all white as far as you can see. On this route, the scenic beauty didn't disappointed us at all. There were new landscapes after every turn, and the rivers and the semi-frozen lakes were like icing on the cake. And we enjoyed our first experience at Zozila Pass thoroughly. As we reached Dras, the weather was getting cleared, but due to rain and snowfall, we took almost 4.5 hours to reach the Dras from Sonmarg. Dras is also world's second coldest inhabited place on earth. It has got this small market where you can get the basic amenities of the day-to-day life. After all the mountains and snowfall, finally we saw some greenery and it felt refreshing in Dras. While moving towards the Kargil, in between we stopped by Kargil War Memorial. The entry to Kargil War Memorial is absolutely free of cost for the public. Kargil War Memorial was located in Dras. This memorial was made in honor of the soldiers who fought during the 1999 Kargil War between India and Pakistan. Pakistan Army captured various hills such as Tiger Hill, Tololing among others, and these hills can be seen from this war memorial. The Amar Jawan Jyoti keeps burning here 24/7 throughout all weathers. This memorial features inscriptions, a wall of names, artifacts, display of various artillery and the weapon used during the war. This was the statue of brave Captain Vikram Batra, whom we all know. And here is the replica of MiG-21 that was used to fight at that point of time. This operation of Kargil was known as Operation Vijay. There we also saw a little informative movie about the Kargil War. After visiting the Kargil War Memorial in Dras, we left for the Kargil city, which was around 1.5 hours journey from here. The road from Dras to Kargil city was good with eye-catching scenic beauty. At around 5, we reached the Leh city and we were really tired from the long tiring day. So we took a hotel and take some good rest at night so that we can be fresh minds for the next day travel. From Kargil, it was 4 to 5 hours journey to Leh. So next day at around 9 pm, after having breakfast, we left for Leh. As we moved towards the Leh from Kargil, the greenery started to vanish and the dry barren mountains come into place. Seeing these things, were equally excited as this is something completely different that we have never seen before. From Kargil and routing Mulbek, we reached Namikala La Pass. Namikala La is a high mountain pass in Jaskar range. It is at a height of more than 12,000 feet. This was the route that we have followed from Jammu till here. After crossing Fotula Pass, which is above 13,000 feet, we reached Lamayuru, also known as Moonland. We stopped at Lamayuru at a restaurant and grabbed something to eat. Lamayuru is known as Moon's Land or Moon's Lake due to its terrain, which is similar to the surface of the moon, well known for its monastery all over the world. After taking small rest at Lamayuru, we again left for Leh. From Lamayuru, it is 3 hours drive to Leh. as we continued our journey to Leh. The landscape and the mountains kept on surprising us. The mountains being made up of from soil to hard rocks looked gigantic and huge. In all our Leh journey and all the places nearby Leh, we have seen the trees that adds to greenery are mostly willow trees, and there are different types of this tree. It is used in manufacturing various wooden furniture and homes too. From Khalsi to Nimmo and Nimmo, we finally reached Leh. This was the longest road trip that I had ever taken, so this was special. This journey itself was full of adventures and beautiful landscapes. Thank you all for joining my journey, and thanks for watching this video. In coming video, I'll be sharing all the tourist spots and the places in Leh. Till then, bye guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel Mom Tech for more such videos. Thank you for joining.